The fastest way to start a fight in a fitness group in this day and age is to make a post or a video stating that alcohol or butter are unhealthy. Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I thought I would chat with you guys and gals a little bit about this today. And this really is kind of a social commentary type video because this is truly fascinating. It's truly fascinating because these are two foods, you don't want to call them foods, that we have so many decades of research consistently around the world showing detrimental health effects that there shouldn't even be a debate about this, right? Like these two are up there. Like, again, you can't even create a scientific counter argument at this point unless you debunk hundreds and hundreds of studies, okay? And yet people try to do it. It's truly fascinating. And it's so weird because the butter one is really new. Like this is an extremely new one that I've only seen emerge in the last couple of years, right? This was unheard of previously, okay? Because everyone knew for generations that butter was pretty bad for you. They didn't fully know why, but they knew, and some of it was wrong. Some of the early data was wrong. The alcohol one, though, it makes sense because people are addicted. I'm starting to become convinced that butter must be addictive. Like there must be some opiate or something we don't know about in butter, and whatever a percentage of the population is addicted to it because they act just like the alcohol people. And the thing is, what's fascinating is the cognitive dissonance. Like the way that they defend butter, they make so just provably false statements, but people will defend it. I am talking aggressively. They will insult your intelligence. They will call you ignorant. They will make false accusations about your political ideology. They will assume all sorts of crazy stuff about you. Even more so, they can't accept that you think all refined fats are bad, okay? What's really interesting with the butter cult, even if you state up front you think vegetable oils and refined oils are bad, while making a statement about butter, they will immediately, as like a knee-jerk cult reaction, immediately accuse you of being pro vegetable oils or seed oils. Like for the people who follow the pro butter thing, they're so indoctrinated into their cult that they cannot accept. Their worldview doesn't allow for any possibility that you have a problem with refined fats in general. They can't comprehend it. They reject that idea so much that even if you state, and if you guys don't believe me, try it as an experiment. Go into some of these groups and try it. I am dead serious. You can almost do case studies on it. You can even state up front you think that those are bad. Now the reality is they're less bad than butter, but you don't have to state that. It's not even necessary. You can just state they're bad. They will still accuse you of being for them, and the lines they will use, it's like religious cult dogmatic lines. Okay, you ready? All right, here's where they go with it. Oh, you think industrial lubricants are good to consume. Okay, now keeping in mind, you can actually say you don't put seed oils or refined oils, that you think they're bad. You can put it in your original post with the butter, and they will still say stuff like that. Oh, you're saying all these oxidized oils are the man-made oils are better than butter. Even when you said you don't believe in eating them. Even if you said they were bad. Okay? And they will, again, accuse butter of being natural. They will act like, they'll make up lies like it has all these vitamins and minerals, which it doesn't. It's refined. It's all that's been removed. So for the record, you can look at any of the data looking at it. Butter, other than maybe vitamin A, has almost no vitamins or minerals. It's almost completely devoid. Like all of it's been stripped. Even the heavy cream, by the way. So heavy cream itself would qualify as a junk food by any objective metric, because all of the over 95% of the protein and over 95% of all the vitamins and minerals other than vitamin A are gone from it that were in the original milk. Like they're all just gone. Okay. Then the cream is emulsified and its molecular nature is changed so that it becomes solid at room temperature. That should be kind of a dead giveaway that it's been molecularly changed. It went from a liquid to a solid. Okay, that usually if you graduated the 6th grade like Jeffro told, maybe my age is showing. If you graduated the 6th grade like he did, you already know that's a problem. Right? Because that's the level of science we're at to know that. And, something has changed. We went from a liquid to a solid. But they'll defend it. Or just as natural. But then they'll pretend there's no science. So they'll pretend it has all this stuff. And just like the alcohol, they will ignore all the studies. They can't comprehend that there have been modern studies done on it all over the world. In democratic countries and communist countries, been done everywhere. Like we're all kind of finding the same stuff, guys. Like, lo and behold, guess what? When we study certain things, irrespective of what government's in power or what the ideology is of the universities, some of the measurements still come back the same when they're actually measured. Butter, there's a blood work on people who eat a lot of butter. It's problematic. Like we see it, we can measure it. It's been measured in the metabolic ward. Like we know what problems it creates that milk doesn't. Just like with the alcohol. The alcohol's the same one. Whole things in moderation. We found this study has some polyphenols in it if it's made from grapes. So wine, it's got it'll protect your heart health. They just ignore the fact that they could just eat some grapes and not drink the poison. But they're addicted to that. That one's addictive, so you get it. It's an addictive drug that people are addicted to. So, of course, they're going to defend it. Just like a bunch of heroin addicts are going to defend heroin if they join a fitness group, right? Just how it works. We expect that. But you're going to get the same response as the butter. All the people are going to defend it. Defend a literal addictive poison. That is how it's medically understood. That is what it is biologically. They'll defend it, but they defend the butter the same way. And you'll see some amazing cognitive dissonance from this cult. Like the inability to have even basic logic is truly mind-boggling. It's a cult. The cult of butter.